Welcome everyone to episode 2 of the Vanja Grgec show. And today's topic is going to be brainwashing yourself to success. Yes, brainwashing. And I'm going to explain what I mean. Throughout your life, we can argue that you have been brainwashed. You know, your identity, who you are at this moment, is just been an accumulation of all the conversations you had, of all the thoughts that you thought, of all the media, of all the newspapers that you read, of all the schools that you attended, of all your friends talking to you, of all your parents telling you you should do this, you shouldn't do that, and somehow with your free will, you have somehow created and got to this point, and you became who you are. And of course, who you are is very relative, and it's constantly changing and ever evolving, right? If you think about the last 2 years of you, which you were 2 years ago, today you could argue that you are way better or way worse, maybe in some cases, but you are definitely different. So first thing that we got to understand that changing is constant. Whether it's positive or negative is completely different. It's completely up to us. It is a choice. Change is a choice. Change is a choice, positive or negative. Changing in general is not a choice because you're constantly changing. The world, it's constantly changing. So the only decision you really have to make is whether you're going to change for the better or you're going to change for the worse. And how you change for the better is you take control of what's entering your mind. You start taking control of that aspect. Because if you don't take control of that, if you let other people and the outside influencers create what you are in the future, guess what they have planned for you? They don't have much planned for you. So you gotta take control. If you want to go where you want to go, if you want to have all the things that you say you want, if you want to become who you say you want to become, you gotta take charge of the things that are entering your mind. And this is what I mean by brainwashing. Because if you're reading the newspaper, what comes into through your eyes, it's becoming a part of you. Whether you like it or not, it's entering your mind. It's becoming a part of you. It's brainwashing you. If you're watching the TV, if you're watching a lot of commercials, it's constantly this input of information. It's overwhelming. It is becoming a part of you, whether you like it or not. If you're a part of a group of friends that you absolutely love, but that might not be going where you want to go, guess what? What they're talking about, you are there. It's becoming part of your conversation. It's becoming a part of you. If you went to school, everything they were telling you what to do. They were programming what you do. They were putting information in you that, let's face it, 90+%, and I would maybe argue 99% of the information that you learned in school, you haven't really used in real life. If you're part of a company, it's becoming a part of you. So all day, every day, the music that you hear, the radio, the newspapers, the TV, everything is becoming part of you. All this information, we are bombarded by information. What you can do, and it's brainwashing you, and you're becoming not necessarily something that you want to become. And it just happens automatically. So what you can do is you can take control of them brainwash. You can start brainwashing yourself. Get this, you can start brainwashing yourself, and it starts with your mornings. In the mornings, I don't know what your morning routine is, but it is as simple as putting a motivational video on YouTube of one of your favorite speakers on YouTube for 5, 10, 15 minutes as you're getting ready for work, as you're getting ready for your day, as you're preparing your breakfast, as you're whatever you're doing in the morning. Start listening to Bob Tracy, Jim Rohn, Tim Ferriss, Gary Vaynerchuk. There are so many, Anthony Robbins. Just put some people on there have been ultra successful in their areas that are going to feed your mind. They are going to feed your mind with the stuff that is needed. If you need information on finances, start listening and start reading about the guys that are top experts in those fields. Start getting that information in you by choice. Start talking to people that have success in finance. If you want to be a really great athlete, get with the best guys with strength and conditioning. Get with the best guys in your sport. Start reading the books. Start modeling success. Start getting that information, and it's by choice. You have to look for that information. It's not gonna hit you randomly. It's not gonna hit you randomly. Nothing's gonna hit you randomly. Success is not going to hit you randomly. Your success is planned and deliberate. There's nothing accidental about your success. And it all starts with what are you putting in your mind. You start your day, you're on your way to work, and you're listening to radio. Why listen to radio? This is the information that you can't control. You don't know when something that you don't want to hear is gonna come on the radio. You don't want that song, maybe you don't want that information. Put something motivational. Use your car, your commute on your way to work or wherever you are. I can argue that at least 30 minutes per day. For most of you more, at least 30 minutes, you are commuting somewhere and you are in your car. Use that time for personal development. Engage in Automobile University. Put your speakers on if you want finances, if you want health, if you want wealth, if you want to be wiser. Just start listening. There's any area that you want success in. It has been achieved before. There are so many people, not one, but hundreds and thousands and maybe even tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that have been successful in that area. And they're the best teachers in that area that you can learn, because we have technology at our palms that is readily available for you to download, to listen, to watch, to get it in you, for it to become a part of your identity, so you can start moving in the direction, so you can start changing faster and becoming that person who wants and who deserves and who attracts all the success that you want. So, to end this video, you're not going to get what you want. I'm sorry, you're not going to get what you want. You are only going to get what you are. So you first have to become it. You have to become the person. You have to evolve into that identity, which is ever changing. And then all that success and material things and everything that comes with it is gonna come into your experience. It's gonna become a normal part of you. But in order for you to become it, you gotta start moving in that direction. You gotta start brainwashing yourself. And it happens by choice, by your choice, on a daily basis, every single day, day in and out, repetition, just like you have been brainwashed every single day of your life, on repeat, whether you liked it or not. So my advice is, take control of your brainwash and start washing it in the direction where you want to go. I'm hoping that you got some value from this. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'm wishing you all the best day ever.